Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I like to do today is to just uh, discuss the Tyre Nichols situation. Okay, and what I'd like to do is to do a channeling session to see what messages he might not only have for his family, but for the world at large. Okay? And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to use one of my African American cards from my Tarot Afro Americana to channel Mr. Nichols through. So I'm going to look through the deck here to find a card that best represents him in order to do that. Okay, let's go on and just do that now. Okay, let's see. Which card would I like to represent him? Okay. These are some interesting cards here. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to actually pull the card that actually resonates with my spirit here so that I can make a very full connection with him. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading as we go through it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings of this nature. Okay? So let's see here. Which card am I going to select here to represent this young man here? We're going to use the King of Wands here. All right. He seems like a business type oriented person here. Someone who had a lot of energy that I'm kind of getting. All right. So we're going to use the King of Wands here in order to make a contact or a connection with Mr. Nichols. All right. So prior to doing this or getting into this channeling section, I'm going to go on and just do a protection prayer, okay, to bring Mr. Nichols through. And then we'll see what messages that he may have to share with us, okay? So, dear gods, may the grace of understanding and awareness open up my mind and my heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energies be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, clearly feel, clearly hear, and understand the lessons or the experiences or, in fact, the messages that Mr. Tyre Nichols wants to share not only to his family, but to also share with the world here. Okay? One of the things that really struck me today is when I was looking at the funeral session, I found it to be very, very, very moving, ladies and gentlemen. Very moving. It was a very heartwarming service, and it not only touched my spirit, but it also compelled me to go on and do this channeling session, okay? As an African American male myself, this could have been me. Another anomalous entity, okay, that unfortunately often taken for granted here. So with that said, let's go on and just try to see what messages that comes out of this channeling session here. And again, be sure to give this reading a big thumbs up if you like it, and please share with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button because I will be doing more readings of this nature. And considering the fact that this is Black History Month, I will be um, doing a lot of readings for those famous Black African Americans who have significantly contributed to this world and to improving mankind. Okay, so let's go on and get started here. And I've also jotted down a few questions that I'm gonna not only intuitively ask Mr. Nichols, but I'm gonna audibly, let you know what those questions are as we get to them. But first, I'm gonna start off and just with impressions that I'm getting here from this young man here. Okay, I feel that he was indeed an individual who appeared to have marched, I'm getting, to the beat of his own drummer. He was a transcendentalist at best here, okay? He followed his own star, if you will. I feel that this young man spent a lot of time alone searching for wisdom as he attempted to better his life. He's presently given me the impression that in his life he was very, very uncertain, okay? Very indecisive, particularly when it came to making decisions here, all right? He felt very humiliated by how the officers uh, treated him, I'm getting, as if he were a dog and that he couldn't do anything to really defend himself. He's also saying, ladies and gentlemen, that he does have many regrets. He says his home life, both his home life and romantic life, were riddled with conflict, and he found it very arduous, I'm getting, to find the inner peace that he wanted. I feel his pride was very much wounded, and he constantly thought negatively, I'm getting. Okay? He's telling me that others around him might have saw him as a bit of a troublemaker, okay? Always blaming others for his lot in life. He said this is something that he did to make people feel guilty in some way, I'm getting. He said some people also saw him as being very deceitful, very manipulative, and at times a bit narcissistic that he's saying here, I'm kind of feeling, okay? I feel he might have had problems with authority figures, or it looks like maybe a father figure, perhaps, in his life. I also feel it seems that he was dealing with too many people who didn't really deserve his trust. And I feel that he's telling me that he had such a hard time controlling his emotions and reaction to things that really were plaguing him. He's given me the impression, ladies and gentlemen, that he aspired to become someone um, that who's. Let me just take a step back. All right, he's telling me that he aspired to be someone very dependable. Okay, it looks like he wanted to be. I'm kind of getting an accountant, a mechanic, or some type of a property manager or a developer in some way. I'm kind of picking up this is what he's kind of saying he aspired to be. I feel it's also that he wanted to do something with animals. I felt that this young man was very hardworking, serious, and in fact a very self-starter, but a bit impatient. Okay, he wanted things to happen without just going through the process here. Nothing occurs, or success, if you will, does not always occur overnight. Excuse me, overnight. Excuse me. I'm also getting that he is saying it looks like that he really embraced and had gained a lot of pleasure from his family, either because I'm not sure whether he was a parent or not. This could have been whether either connected with him being a parent or just him simply liking to really nurture young people, okay, as much as he could. I feel that he's given me the impression that he wanted to build things to share with others. I also get the impression that he met or wanted to meet the woman of his dreams to really share his fortune, if you will. And he said he just simply wanted to just be a better communicator to people. Okay? Let's see if I can pick up more things here. I feel that, let's see, in his earlier life, I'm getting that he went through a very, it looks like a very testing type period. And he felt a bit, ladies and gentlemen, immobilized. Nevertheless, he said he had to make important sacrifices in order to really accomplish what he wanted to up until his death. He says he had to make a myriad of adjustments, or if you will, readjustments. Okay? At times, he said he took life too seriously and was very possessive. And he had a hard time, it looks like, committing to things or even perhaps to people. Okay? I feel that he felt very unique, but couldn't quite let go of what might have had transpired somehow in the past. He's telling me that he felt, his life was taken away from him too soon, and his spirit will forever remain with those he loved, with his family and with all of his friends. I'm getting. He's given me a strong impression that he wants others to remember him by his, it looks like his craftsmanship, his ability, ladies and gentlemen, to create. He's very proud of his impact on others, and I feel that this young man certainly worked tirelessly to kind of perfect things, almost like an A-type personality here. Okay, never really being happy with what you've done, even though you've done well. You know, he might have also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of getting a strong indication that he might have been skilled with computers. Okay, before passing, I'm getting. I feel that before passing, it looks like he's saying it looks like that he was making a very strong attempt to get better at how he managed money, and he really worked hard and he wanted to improve his skills so that he could help people. I'm kind of feeling. And it looks like too that he's showing me some type of a promotion or a job or whatever that he was up for, or maybe he got before passing. I'm seeing here that he was very happy. Seems like it made him very happy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Right. I'm also kind of getting a strong indication that, you know, it looks like when he was alive, I'm feeling he was a bit sad internally. And this sadness stemmed from, various trials and tribulations that he had to go through or that he went through here. And it looks like a lot of his challenges were connected with those were romantically based. I'm getting a strong situation. I mean, a strong indication that I'm seeing a lot of separations from people that he kind of experienced. And this internally caused him to kind of feel a bit suicidal at times. I'm seeing a move or relocation or something that came up. I feel he moved or relocated from a difficult situation that was really plaguing him. And I'm getting also that it seems like he's showing me, it looks like it's a strong possibility that he got away from family problems. I'm getting to, to kind of, it looks like to really start anew, I'm seeing. Okay, just to get away from the hustle and bustle. And perhaps maybe to just get in a new relationship or to accept a new job opportunity, as I mentioned earlier. Okay. And I feel that he did search his soul before making this decision, and it was a very crucial or major decision for him that I'm feeling. Okay. I'm also getting a strong sense, impression that those close to him or those he felt were, close, relatives or whatever, I feel that he was always willing to communicate with others, but I feel that he had a problem or had problems at times really speaking his truth. I feel that he felt something good was bound to come out of everything so that he could help others. He really wanted to be helpful to others. He's constantly telling me that. Okay. And he's saying that he really wanted a stable relationship, but feared it. It's like you want something and you fear it too. Okay. He says he had several romantic interests, but really couldn't really decide. Okay. He says he connected with someone I'm getting when he crossed over in spirit. It could be possibly a deceased person with whom he was involved, or it could be just um, it could be, ladies and gentlemen, a relative. Okay. He's saying that he's always going to be with his family. But in this life, it looks like he was just confronted with so much temptation here. Okay. He's saying now, and I'm about to close out this session here. I'm kind of getting that he's saying strongly that he kind of wants his family to know that he really loves them and he's in no pain. He wants it both his family and friends and to the world at large because he's realizing all of the attention that his death has caused. He's in complete glory, ladies and gentlemen. And he says to his family as a message that he certainly will, in fact, protect them. And he's saying to the family, how when you sometimes you're looking at TV and all of a sudden that it seems like you see someone, something or whatever, or a shadow or something that passes the door in the corner of your eyes or in a reflective type glass or something like that. He's saying that there is where you'll see him. Okay. So notice that if you guys have, particularly the family, if you've been seeing those type of things or having those experiences, those are true experiences. Okay. So he just wants no one to worry, okay? Because he's in complete bliss. So now what I like to do, I like to channel, ladies and gentlemen, one final message from Tyre, and hopefully this will be a message that the family could find solace and hopefully give them hope for tomorrow and to know that death is not the ending. Okay. So Spirit, give me one final message here to share with the family as well as to the world at large about Tyree. What message he would like to share? What final message would Tyree like to share? Let's see. There's one final message, Tyree. And I'm going to use my postcard. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you like this reading or if, of course, this young man, and if the reading resonates to you, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with others to whom you think might benefit. Okay, so Tyree, give us one final message. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what it says. Dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get release instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that, essentially, all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones I want you to keep thinking. And they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this reading proved to, as I said, to give the family solace as well as give you more specifics into this young man's passing. Okay. Keep in mind that if you like this reading or if it resonates with you guys, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit. And if you'd like to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading there. Or you can send an email to the email addresses identified within the description box. Do have a blessed day, and I certainly do appreciate your taking the time to view. And I'd like to hear your comments. Enjoy your day.